All eyes were absolutely fixed on Taehyung that spectacular night in Paris. But ironically, what happened outside the Celine venue was what truly made ARMYs worldwide lose their minds. A black van suddenly pulled up, and someone wearing a tight mask was swiftly pulled out of it. Yes, you guessed it right, Jungkook unexpectedly showed up in Paris in secret. And the way he picked up Taehyung amid the chaotic crowd that night was completely beyond anyone's wildest expectations. Don't skip, because the hidden details behind this midnight escape will definitely make you smile endlessly. Hello K-pop lovers! Welcome back to the Taekook Diary channel, the perfect place where we share all the heartwarming moments and thrilling stories about Taehyung and Jungkook that always make ARMYs lose their absolute focus. That night, Paris was buzzing. Taehyung had captivated everyone at the Celine fashion show with his breathtaking visuals. He looked flawless, professional, and served cameras with his signature smile. As a global ambassador, he is used to being the absolute center of attention. But right after the event ended, the atmosphere suddenly shifted into something that felt much more personal and slightly tense. Normally, idols would head straight back to their hotels under heavy security or attend an official after-party. However, there was something noticeably different about Taehyung's schedule. His security team looked a bit frantic, rapidly arranging an unusual exit route. ARMYs waiting outside began to realize something was off. And this is exactly when a pitch-black van, not on any official schedule, suddenly pierced through the crowd straight into the exclusive VVIP area. Who would have thought the passenger inside would make the internet explode? The pitch-black van's door slowly opened, and the noisy atmosphere suddenly fell completely silent for a moment. A tall man stepped out, showing a style that was immediately familiar to all of ARMY. He wore an oversized black bomber jacket and a dark mask pulled up, concealing almost his entire face. Though he tried his absolute best to keep a low profile amidst the paparazzi, his striking posture and distinct aura simply could not lie. It was absolutely none other than Jungkook. His shockingly sudden arrival was entirely undetected by any media outlets beforehand. Think about it, Jungkook, who was supposed to be resting for a massive stadium tour, secretly flew to Paris. As soon as Taehyung walked out of those venue doors, his exhausted expression instantly vanished. A very bright, relieved smile was beautifully caught on an amateur fan camera. Jungkook swiftly gave a protective gesture, clearing a safe path. But where were they heading next? The moment they got into that car instantly went viral within minutes. Cameras desperately fought to capture the image, but ironically, it was a blurry fan video that showed the most distracting detail. Amidst the chaos of camera flashes, Jungkook appeared extremely focused on ensuring Taehyung got in safely. His hand hovered defensively near the car door frame, a small action radiating an incredibly strong protective vibe. Once the door shut tight, the van immediately sped off through the night streets of Paris, completely abandoning the confused reporters behind. Surprisingly, they did not return to the luxury hotel where the rest of the BTS staff were staying. Wild speculations instantly blew up across Twitter and various forums. Were they going to enjoy a private late-night dinner in Paris? Or was this part of a strictly secret content shoot? Well, the truth revealed a few hours later was much more shocking than any of the wild theories that night. Social media timelines shattered into absolute chaos. The powerful hashtags Taekook and Jungkook in Paris easily dominated top worldwide trending spots. ARMY simply could not comprehend this sheer level of fierce dedication from Jungkook tonight. Did he actually fly to another country just to pick him up? Wrote a very stunned Knets. Fans passionately highlighted how remarkably natural their intimate interaction felt. They looked as if they were in their own private world, ignoring cameras, commented a fan. There were no official agency cameras, no scripted setups, just two individuals protecting each other. Even hardcore fan sites admitted they were caught off guard by his extremely stealthy move. But the hype was nowhere near over. The incredibly sharp radar of the fandom suddenly realized a crucial fact. BTS was supposed to be fully focused on concert rehearsals in Brussels. So, where exactly was that mysterious black van heading to? A few Paris airport staff eventually leaked some thrilling information, quickly confirmed by new candid photos. The black van carrying Taehyung and Jungkook didn't roam around Paris, it went straight to the private jet departure terminal. Yes, they both decided to run away together to Brussels that very same night. Instead of resting in a lavish hotel after a highly draining fashion event, Taehyung chose to immediately join the group's schedule, closely accompanied by Jungkook. The flight to Brussels is quite short, but this midnight air route was clearly chosen for absolute maximum privacy. Just try to imagine their interactions during that private trip. Taehyung, still radiating that expensive supermodel aura from the Celine runway, sat beside Jungkook, who looked relaxed yet highly alert in his street fashion style. Their sharp visual contrast when caught by paparazzi actually looked like a thrilling action movie scene, making fans' hearts race. As the sun beautifully rose in Brussels, photos of their arrival leaked to the public. Though their faces were covered by masks and they looked deeply sleep-deprived, their powerful aura remained truly undeniable. Taehyung still wore clothing accents from the glamorous night before, while Jungkook was spotted carrying one of his heavy bags, helping him walk quickly through the VIP area of the Brussels airport. ARMYs couldn't stop praising their incredible energy and stamina. How could they not? In less than 24 hours, Taehyung transformed from a global fashion icon in Paris back into a dedicated BTS member ready to crush the massive stadium stage in Brussels. The fact that Jungkook willingly flew so far just to pick him up, ensuring the trip felt comfortable, shows exactly how solid their support for each other is. But hold on, there is one tiny detail during the concert rehearsal that fans just noticed, and it is making everyone scream. Hours after safely landing in Brussels, videos of their rehearsals for the Arirang concert began circulating on social media. During practice, Taehyung was caught on camera wearing an oversized black bomber jacket that, wait a second, was identical to the one Jungkook wore in Paris last night. Instantly, this tiny detail made the whole fandom completely hysterical again. Did Jungkook intentionally lend his jacket because the Brussels weather was freezing that morning? Or have they reached a point where they just do not care about who wears whose clothes anymore? Whatever the reason, seeing them laughing so freely on the rehearsal stage after a long and exhausting midnight escape made every ARMY's heart feel incredibly warm. This moment from Paris to Brussels proved once again that despite the global spotlight, they always find a way to protect each other. A legendary midnight escape that will surely be written in ARMY history books forever. Isn't this journey from Paris to Brussels absolutely insane? It feels exactly like a well-written fan fiction plot brought to life, even though this is a real event unfolding right before our very eyes. What do you guys think about Jungkook's sweet initiative to suddenly appear as Taehyung's bodyguard in the middle of that chaotic Celine crowd? And in your opinion, do you think that specific black jacket Taehyung wore during rehearsal was actually borrowed from Jungkook, or did they intentionally agree to wear matching outfits? Please write down all your wild theories and honest opinions in the comment section below, because I always enjoy reading your fun conversations there. Also, please do not forget to hit that like button if today's thrilling story made you smile, and make sure you have subscribed to the Taekook Diary channel. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. See you in our next video. Stay happy, and I purple you all.